Hey Eran, listen, this is the whole campaign. It's all written for you. All the automation is done. There's a lot of things that need to be integrated. There's just some HTML that needs to be embedded into your website in order to start the drip email campaigns that have already been written. Your video drip email campaigns have already been written. They already have the videos embedded in the email, and they're already set up to start dripping out to people. All they have to do is go to your website and grab your special report, which has already been written. It's called your money magnet. Your money magnet is how to increase your FICO, okay? And I think there's a couple other money magnets, but that's the main one. And you have a special report. So this is the typical sales cycle that many people go through. I'm going to go about the typical sales cycle, and I'm going to show you some problems in it. This might be what you're experiencing right now, which we've already repaired, and we have the solution. It's not being implemented at this time because there is some of a learning curve in it, but it's already been designed. It's already in and available and ready. So this is kind of your website. You're doing sales right here. There's a lot of different ways that you attract your leads. You might be doing some newspapers. I know you're doing radio. You may be doing some TV, and you might be doing some snail mail, okay? Then you also have a website. So what happens is if you're driving traffic to your website, let's say with radio or with newspaper ads or with snail mail, or even if you're doing PPC, or if you're doing SEO, what's happening is when they get to your website, you know, what if they're not ready to buy? Okay, they see a phone number on there, but what if they're not ready to call you? Well, they might just click away. But what if you had on there, if you had something that said, how to increase your FICO? You know, 10 easy steps to increase your FICO. Okay, that's your special report. You already have that. If you had that at the top of your web page and you had an email capture here, then you could start dripping out the information to them once a week. And now the people are you're starting to touch them. So the normal sales cycle, okay, to do sales, you have to touch the people about 7 times. Now, as a sole proprietor or even with an office with many salespeople, most people get to right here. They touch the person once, maybe touch them twice, then send them an email, and that's it. So we're going to look at certain ways of the 3 main holes that small businesses fall in to lose leads, to lose sales. Okay, the first one starts right here. When they get to your website, there's this hole right here. And when they drop through this hole, if they're not ready to buy, if they're not going to pick up the phone, they may do some search, some PPC, SEO. They may throw this away. They may forget about this. And they fall off. And this is a lost lead right here, okay? So this is going to go into the trash. And this is called lost traffic. So all of that traffic that you're generating to your website, that's going to be lost, okay? The second way is that, say like you generate all these leads and the people give you their email, say like you have email capture up there, you're going to have these hot leads. So these are going to be people, you're closing deals, you're making money, everything's going. But then what about the people that aren't ready to buy? Now, the way I say it, if you generate 100 leads a month, then let's say 20% are hot, and they're people that are ready to make a move now. 20% are just not good leads. They don't have enough money, or it's just they don't qualify. Okay, and that leaves 60% of your leads are on the fence. Okay. Now, if you don't have any way of following up with those 60%, that's going to be another hole right here, okay? And that's going to be what we're going to call lost leads, okay? And I used to sell health insurance, and they had this big box of leads that people had called multiple times, and I'd just pull a stack out there and I'd call them because I eat at the phone, and I'd just start calling everybody, and I would make money off the leads that people just didn't follow up enough. They didn't have a system that went past point 2 to point 7. And you have that, and it's a campaign that uses the send out cards, and it uses the drip email, and it also has to do with phone calls. And That's in your CRM right now. You can put it in any CRM you want. But there is a sequence, and it is difficult to write, and it's not something that just comes with for free, okay? And then the third one is going to be just getting the customer. It's easier to upsell customers that you currently have. So say like someone, you repair their credit, it's easier to increase their FICO and get them on another program than get someone over here. So what I was told is 65% of customers that leave your small business is because of indifference. So that's a lost customer. So you can lose customers over here by not upselling them or by not building enough value. And they're saying that 65% of your customers leave because of that particular thing. So what we've done is we did that thing that I wrote, which is called Cold Leads to Hot Prospects While You Sleep. And you're gonna find that, I'm gonna go over that later on in this video, but let's take a look at your website right now, okay? Great, so now we're gonna look at how to go from actually touching someone twice to automating the process to where you touch them multiple times through automation. It's already been set up, all the copy's already been written. So, and this is how it works. So in here, we're going to go into your contacts. I'm going to show you the sequence and then some emails if I can. So in here, I had to add some stuff out here. You'll see you have send out cards, testimonial 1, testimonial number 2. This is the workflow that's been developed. So what's going to happen is when you hang up with a person and they're like, hey, I'm on the fence, I'm part of the 60% that wants to think about it, you're going to mail them a special report. This is going to be snail mail. And your special report is actually saved right here, and it looks like this. So you have a special report, and this is the one, the 60 minutes takes on the credit reporting agencies. This is one of them that we developed for you. The most important one is the top 10 ways to improve your FICO score. This is your money magnet, and this is the one that's going to have the top 10 ways to do that, right? 1 through 10. Check for mistakes, check your credit annually, bloggity, bloggity, blah. But that's going to be the special report you mail. Now, these 60% of people that are on the fence, right when you hang up with them, they're like, let me think about it, let me talk with my wife, let me talk with my business partner, whatever they say, you're going to mail the special report. And then also, they're immediately going to get a confirmation email. The confirmation email looks like this. Thank you for speaking with me. Okay, there's a picture of you. Thank you for speaking with me. It's going to be personalized to them. Thank you for taking the time with me today to explore your credit and financial options. We know you're busy and unnecessary emails are frustrating and limit your focus, so we promise to keep our emails short, to the point, and with a ton of added value. That's going to be the first email they get. Then they're going to get another email 3 days later that is telling them to check their mailbox. And let's see if I can actually open this one up, because you can't open this in multiple. So here it is. Watch your mailbox. So this is what that one looks like. Be sure to check your mailbox over the next few days in order to receive our special report, Top 10 Ways to Improve Your FICO Score. Now, Eran, all of the time this is happening, you're making other calls. So as you're continuing your normal sales process, this is automated. They're going to get something in the mail. They're going to get phone calls. And they're going to get emails that build value and build value until they call you and they say, all right, Eran, I talked with my wife. I'm ready to make a move. This is called automation. This is where you make more money in less time with less effort. And this has all already been developed for you. Okay? Then over here, there's going to be a phone call. It's going to come up in your calendar on day 4 to say, call this person, and just remind them, hey, you're going to be receiving something, a special report in your mailbox, and we can actually assign this to one of your admins to make this phone call. And they're going to say, hey, check your mailbox. The special report should be coming in there in the next couple days or soon. And then they might go, hey, I'm glad you called. I'm ready to make a move, right? So 4 days from the day you hang up, that person is off the fence and in your pocket, and that's what we want. And if they go, okay, well, I'll look for it, well, then they'll get it in their mail, and then this is when the send-out cards kicks in, and the send-out card will actually send out, and it'll be a testimonial. And the testimonials that we developed for you It is really easy. In this campaign, it's called the 30-day follow-up. And in here, you have this email, and they're going to get something in their mailbox that's actual physical card. This whole campaign, by the way, is going to cost you less than $2 per person. So just imagine running a complete campaign for less than $2. So it says, thank you for considering Renaissance Law Group for your credit reconstruction solution. Here's a testimonial from one of our happy clients. I felt I couldn't trust people in the credit repair industry. However, since my initial contact at the free consultation, I felt comfortable turning over my credit issues. They are organized and regularly kept me informed. My questions were answered. They have the experience in credit restoration, and they get it done. I recommend them without hesitation. And we could put in Renaissance Law Group, but we just need to tighten some things up here with your approval. Okay, then what's going to happen is that's going to go out on day 4. Then they're going to get a personal email that said, did you read the special report? So once they get that in their hands, the special report, they might just throw it away. But the point is that you're actually touching them all these multiple times. And then you're going to get something that says, did you read the special report? And that looks like this. So again, we're branding you as an individual and your show to listen to this show at, so that is being branded. And also in here, improve your FICO score. If you read your special report on the top 10 ways to improve your FICO score, then make sure to put it on your to-do list. So you're just saying, hey, you guys, read this. This information is extremely important in order for you to take full advantage and immediate action on your credit repair process. So you're building more value. And Eran, all of this is taking place while you sleep, while you fish, while you're out dancing, whatever you're doing. All of this is well, like I said, make more money in less time while you sleep. That's the goal of all of this. This is called automation. It's what I do. Then we mail a second report bonus. This is going to be snail mail. So it's going to be, we're going to send the report again. If they have not got off the fence at this time, then we're going to send that again. And it's going to go out. So this report right here is going to go out, right? 10 ways to improve your FICO. And this special report. So this will go out as well. So now you're building more value. It's not about them reading it. It's about them just really that you're touching them. Like I said in the initial video, that you're touching them multiple times within a 30-day process. And then we just send out another testimonial. And then we send out another thing saying, hey, time is running out. So you have only 30 days. And within all of this, there's other stuff we can do to make it to where you can give them 10% off, 25%, 75% off, whatever you want. That's all customized. That's another discussion, okay? Here's the send out cards, and here's the chamber Zoom. All you do is when you're talking with a contact, let me show you how easy this is. Let's say you're talking with me, so you're going to look me up. This is all you do. When you're on the phone with this person, you're going to be taking notes. And you're going to go blah, 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 and you already know how to do this part, Eran, and you're saying new activity, and you're putting stuff in here. All you're going to do is click on groups. You're going to put follow-up campaign. You're going to click save, and everything happens while you sleep. The second thing you need to do is go into send out cards, okay, and then you got to go in to the campaigns, and you go in this, and then you're going to have to add their information and run the campaign on them. All of that, one check mark, and with send out cards, all of that is going to take you less than, I would say, 90 seconds to do, to make an extra 10 to 20 to 50 grand this summer. That's the goal. This is what I'm talking about. Now I want to look at your website real quick. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. It has a lot of stuff on here, but one of my concerns is you have a lot of real estate right here. Now, if someone's not ready to make a move, like I said, it was that first hole in the video that you initially saw with me at the whiteboard. This right here, if they're not ready to make a phone call to you, you could have right here, download the top 10 ways to improve your FICO and your name and email. You could put an email capture. That lead will automatically go in Chamber Zoom and you can call them. right here where it says contact us now, all of this right here, I know this sends you a personal email. All of this right here will automatically go into Chamber Zoom and you'll see it. This is what I'm talking about. So this is everything that's been designed, developed, and all we need to do is integrate it. The last thing I want to say is when you start running a PPC or an SEO campaign on this website, you want to be able to track it, not just with Google Analytics, but there's a thing in Chamber Zoom over here at website. You go tracking. This will actually track stuff on your website, and we can do conversions on here. This is advanced ninja work right here where you do conversions, pipelines, refers, locations, page scores, and this automation. All of this, and here's the code right here. All you need to do is give this code right here to your web developer, who's not an internet marketer, by the way, or he would have already had all that stuff in here. But anyhow, give that code to them, and you'll be able to track it in here. Marketo charges $30,000 a year for this. You get it for free in Chamber Zoom. Okay? So I hope you watch this whole video because I want you to know everything that has already been created for you and everything you can do, okay? So this is shown. I know it's been a while for this video to take place, but I hope I piled on the cool that you get it, that you understand, and you're ready to implement. Again, this is shown, and I'm here to help you chase the dream, Eran, not the competition, okay? So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.